All right, if you're a student, I'm guessing you're looking for a way to transform your day from feeling chaotic to feeling controlled. Well, you are in exactly the right place. We are about to build the perfect daily routine to give you way more focus, energy, and yes, even freedom. Let's dive in. Does this sound painfully familiar? That little promise you make to yourself at night? Tomorrow's the day I wake up early, I crush my homework, and I feel amazing. But then, well, tomorrow happens, and that perfect plan just vanishes.
And instead, you get stuck in this loop, right? The alarm goes off, you hit snooze. You wake up, you grab your phone and scroll. You delay the actual work, and before you know it, the day is gone. If that's you, don't sweat it. There is a much, much better way.
So here's our roadmap. We're going to start with why a routine is your secret weapon. Then we'll build the day out. A focus zone for the morning, a practice zone for the afternoon, and a recharge zone for the evening. And to wrap it all up, we'll talk about the mindset that actually makes it all stick.
Okay, first things first. Let's completely reframe what a routine is. It is not a prison designed to restrict you. It's a tool, a powerful one that actually sets you free from all that stress and last-minute panic. The best way to think about it is this. A good routine is like the operating system for your brain. Without a good OS, your computer crashes. With one, everything just runs smoothly. It's usually not a lack of intelligence holding students back, it's a lack of structure.
And here is the absolute key. You cannot, I repeat, cannot rely on motivation. It's fickle. It comes and goes. Discipline built through a routine is what drags you through those days when you just don't feel like doing anything. That's the foundation we're building today.
All right, let's get into it. The morning. This is what we call your focus zone. And honestly, how you start your morning dictates the entire rest of your day. If you win the morning, you win the day.
The plan is so simple, but it is so powerful. First, wake up sometime between 5:30 and 7 a.m. And for the love of all that is holy, do not touch your phone. Next, just 5 minutes of light movement, stretching, jumping jacks, whatever, to wake your body up. Then, fuel your brain with a light breakfast and water. And finally, go straight into deep work on your hardest subject. Get it done first. This quote just perfectly explains why that no phone rule is so non-negotiable. When you grab your phone first thing, you are literally letting the world's chaos, notifications, and drama into your head before you've even had a chance to set your own priorities. You have to protect that morning peace.
And this is your reward. This is why you do it. Your brain is at its absolute sharpest in the morning. Using that peak mental energy for your toughest work gives you an insane return on your time. You'll get more done, better, and in way less time.
So how do you actually structure that deep work? The Pomodoro method is an amazing tool. It's just 50 minutes of intense, heads-down focus. No distractions. Then you take a 10-minute break. This keeps you from burning out. And during that break, please stay off your phone. Get up, stretch, grab some water, look out a window. Give your brain an actual rest.
Okay, you've won the morning. Now comes the afternoon, our practice zone. And we all know it well, the dreaded post-lunch energy slump. It is very real. But instead of trying to fight it head-on, we're going to work with it.
Here's the afternoon game plan. Your brain is shifting gears. It's better now at applying information than trying to absorb heavy new theories. So focus on active learning. Process your notes. Have a light lunch, nothing heavy or oily. Take a quick power break, maybe a 20-minute nap or a walk. Then dive into hands-on stuff. Solve those math problems, write that essay, practice with flashcards.
And here is a game-changing tip for beating that afternoon slump. So often, what we think is exhaustion is actually just dehydration. Seriously, before you decide you're too lazy to continue, try drinking a big glass of water. It's wild what a difference it can make.
So now we're heading into the evening, our recharge zone. And the goal here isn't to just stop everything. It's about winding down intelligently so that you're primed for an even better day tomorrow.
Your evening should have 4 key parts. First, move your body for 20 or 30 minutes. Then, spend some time on a creative hobby, something just for fun. After that, a quick, light revision of the day's notes. And here's the magic step. Spend 5 minutes planning tomorrow. Just write down your top 3 to 5 tasks. This is huge for calming your mind before bed.
And we have to talk about the most important part of the recharge, sleep. That number you see, 7 to 8 hours, that is non-negotiable. Sacrificing sleep to study more is honestly one of the worst trades you can possibly make. This quote says it all, doesn't it? When you study, you're loading information into your brain's temporary storage. Sleep is what actually hits the save button, moving all that knowledge into your long-term memory. If you skip the sleep, you're basically just deleting all the hard work you did that day.
Okay, last section, and it might just be the most important, the mindset. Because you can have the most beautiful, perfect plan in the world, but without the right mental framework, it's just not going to last. I want you to remember these 3 simple rules. First, consistency is always better than intensity. 4 good hours every day beats a 12-hour cram session followed by 3 days of burnout. Second, focus on the quality of your work, not just the quantity of hours. And third, and this is crucial, if you have a bad day, just restart tomorrow. Don't quit.
And that really brings us to the final, most important piece of advice. You are not going to follow this routine perfectly every single day. Life happens, and that is totally okay. The goal here isn't to be a flawless robot. The goal is just to make consistent, steady progress.
So, remember this. The structure, the discipline you build today, that isn't a cage. It's the foundation for the freedom you want tomorrow. Freedom from stress, freedom from cramming, freedom from that feeling of being totally overwhelmed. The only question left is, what are you going to build?